to help if it weren't for him.
Have you seen the tieflings at the south gate?
With haste. Something's on my mind.
I had no wish to lose Will, but my, it would have been nice to flush her into the colony's flesh pit. Until we know who the false facers are, we cannot trust anyone beyond ourselves. A good question. I don't have an answer yet, so let me offer an apology instead. I have not been overly generous with the truth. I came here to learn of the Chosen, true enough. But I set my Harper searching for someone else, too. Tell me, what do you know of a man named Minsk of Rashomon?
The name is as familiar as Jahira's own. A hero of the time of troubles, who saved the city more than once.
But few know of his fate, I think. I had hoped to keep it that way. Minsk is an old friend. Perhaps my oldest. We fought at one another's backs, times beyond counting. And the last time I saw him, I left him to die. There always is. But that is still the fundamental fact of it. Before we ever heard of this Absolute, we received word of a gathering in the Undercity. What we found was the first dark seed of this plot. A circle of cultists with mind flayers in their midst. We might have ended it there, cut off at the root, but before I could send for help, Minsk charged in alone. It was chaos. He was overrun, dragged down beneath a mass of tentacles. I had a choice. Stay and let word of this cult die with us, or leave him and live to fight another day. And would again. The world takes much from those who presume to defend it. But sometimes, you get to take it back. Infection, indoctrination, eradication. That has been the fate of everyone the cult has captured so far. But it has not been yours. With your help, perhaps it need not be Minsk's either. Because I was playing the pragmatist, and writing my friend off for dead, then I met you. If I seem suddenly flushed with hope and soft feeling, you have only yourself to blame. Oh, the point is moot without a means to find him. Without the Harpers, we shall have to find another path. I'll have a better idea of what that is once we're through the gates. Seems I need to reacquaint myself with this damned city.
Miss Zora,
I'd take anything she says with a grain of salt. But with her claws as deep in our business as they are, I guess we can't ignore her completely.
I don't relish the idea of Mizora visiting our camp, let alone offering us anything resembling a deal. When the devils start approaching you, you know you're in deep.
Will ought to know what happened with Mizora. Whatever she has in store for him can't be good.
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword? Be most welcome.
Mizora schemes with Will's very freedom. He deserves to know what she is up to.
So, the devil himself is pursuing the crown. As for whether it's truly the crown Carter's forged, well, I think it's safe to assume we shouldn't take anything Raphael utters at face value. We must claim the crown of Carsus for ourselves, before anyone else does.
Well met.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients, and I'm gonna make something really good, I promise.
devil will come for her due. Mizora is no different. Whatever it is she comes to offer, whatever choice Will makes, someone will suffer. Count on it.
Hey, soldier. Really? Really, really? Oh, fine.
Need something? Darling, lead.
Has Ravengard on his side. That should tell you something. The sky falls around us. Gods, it must be exhausting to be.
Let's see what this does. Keep those feet moving.
Is now property of the Ducal Council for the duration of the ongoing emergency. Failure to comply will result in imprisonment and,
Shame no one's head enough.
more severe punishment.
Think about it much, have you?
You're having a chuckle laugh.
We lost most of our herd to wolves on the way here. We've got almost nothing left, and you want to take that from us?
I'll value this. I've got a good mind to... Problem, citizen? Forget I said anything. All right. Smuggling or any other form of deceit will not be tolerated.
What are you gonna
Only way to raise awareness is that bloody Baldur's Mouth Gazette.
All animals must be
Editors
surrendered.
there couldn't give a
Failure
toss
to do
about
so
hanging
will...
them.
result in a
Shame.
good hiding from Lord Gortash? Got it. Thank you.
This is out-and-out madness!
Storm, help us. What did we do? are we gonna support ourselves, huh?
My thoughts exactly. You're sentencing us all to a slow death.
Please, sir. We have children. We
No
need
more
to be able to
citizens
provide
strung
for
up
them.
to die by the city. A real people's
Not
breed
my
care.
concern.
Not like we can even turn around and leave now. Absolute Henderson, good and proper.
All livestock is now property of the Ducal Council for the duration of the ongoing emergency. Failure to comply will result in imprisonment and, if necessary, more severe punishment.
You having a chuffing laugh?
We lost most of our herd to wolves on the way here.
The flaming fist are coming for
We've got almost nothing left, and you want to take that from us?
I've had enough. I've got a good mind to...
Problem, citizens?
Forget I said anything. All right.
What are you gonna do? Check under my shirt for any stray chickens?
All animals must be surrendered. Failure to do so will...
Result in a good hiding from Lord Gortash. Got it. Thank you.
This is out and out madness.
Storms, help us. What do we do?
And what good is that gonna do us? Huh? How are we gonna support ourselves, huh?
My thoughts exactly. You're sentencing us all to a slow death.
Please, sir. We have children. We need to be able to provide for them.
Not my concern.
Not like we can even turn around and leave now. Absolute Henderson, good and proper.
All livestock is now property of the Ducal Council for the duration of the ongoing emergency. Failure to comply will result in imprisonment and, if necessary, more severe punishment.
You having a chuffing laugh?
We lost most of our herd to wolves on the way here. We've got almost nothing left, and you want to take that from us?
I've had enough. I've got a good mind to...
Problem, citizen?
Forget I said anything. All right.
What are you gonna do? Check under my skirt for any stray chickens?
All animals must be surrendered. Failure to do so will...
Result in a good hiding from Lord Gortash. Got it. Thank you.
This is out and out madness.
Storms, help us. What do we do?
Oh, and what good is that gonna do us? Huh? How are we gonna support ourselves, huh?
My thoughts exactly. You're sentencing us all to a slow death.
Please, sir. We have children. We need to be able to provide for them. Not my concern.
Not like we can even turn around and leave now. Absolute henderson, good and proper.
All livestock is now property of the Ducal Council for the duration of the ongoing emergency. Failure to comply will result in imprisonment and, if necessary, more severe punishment.
You're having a chuffing laugh.
We lost most of our herd to wolves on the way here. We've got almost nothing left, and you want to take that from us?
I've had enough of this. I've got a good mind to...
Problem, citizen?
Forget I said anything. All right.
Oh, and what are you gonna do? Check under my skirt for any stray chickens?
All animals must be surrendered. Failure to do so will...
Result in a good hiding from Lord Gortash. Got it. Thank you.
This is out and out madness.
Torm, help us. What do we do?
Oh, and what good is that gonna do us? Huh? How are we gonna support ourselves, huh?
My thoughts exactly. You're sentencing us all to a slow death.
Please, sir. We have children. We need to be able to provide for them. Not my concern.
Not like we can even turn around and leave now. Absolute henderson, good and proper.
All livestock is now property of the Ducal Council for the duration of the ongoing emergency. Failure to comply will result in imprisonment and, if necessary, more severe punishment.
You're having a chuffing laugh.
We lost most of our herd to wolves on the way here. We've got almost nothing left, and you want to take that from us?
I've had enough of this. I've got a good mind to...
Problem, citizen?
Forget I said anything. All right.
must be surrendered. Failure to do so will...
Result in a good hiding from Lord Gortash. Got it. Thank you.
This is out and out madness!
Torm, help us. What do we do?
Oh, and what good is that gonna do us? Huh? How are we gonna support ourselves, huh?
My thoughts exactly. You're sentencing us all to a slow death.
Please, sir. We have children. We need to be able to provide for them.
Not my concern.
Not like we can even turn around and leave now. Absolute henderson, good and proper.
All livestock is now property of the Ducal Council for the duration of the ongoing emergency. Failure to comply will result in imprisonment and, if necessary, more severe punishment.
You having a chuffing laugh?
We lost most of our herd to wolves on the way here. We've got almost nothing left, and you want to take that from us?
I've got a good mind to...
Problem, citizen?
Forget I said anything. All right.
What are you gonna do? Check under my skirt for any stray chickens?
All animals must be surrendered. Failure to do so will...
Result in a good hiding from Lord Gortash. Got it. Thank you.
This is out and out madness!
Torm, help us. What do we do?
Folk don't even think about it.
And what good is that gonna do us? Huh? How are we gonna support ourselves, huh?
My thoughts exactly. You're sentencing us all to a slow death.
Please, sir. We have children. We need to be able to provide for them.
Not my concern.
Not like we can even turn around and leave now. Absolute henderson, good and proper.
Editors there couldn't give a toss about hanging.
All livestock is now property of the Ducal Council for the duration of the ongoing emergency. Failure to comply will result in imprisonment and, if necessary, more severe punishment.
You having a chuffing laugh?
We lost most of our herd to wolves on the way here. We've got almost nothing left, and you want to take that from us?
I've had enough. I've got a good mind to...
Problem, citizen?
Forget I said anything. All right.
must be surrendered. Failure to do so will...
Result in a good hiding from Lord Gortash. Got it. Thank you.
This is out and out madness!
Storm, help us. What do we do?
Oh, and what good is that gonna do us?
Think about it much, I bet.
Huh? How are we gonna support ourselves, huh?
My thoughts exactly. You're sentencing us all to a slow death.
Please, sir. We have children. We need to be able to provide for them.
Not my concern.
Not like we can even turn around and leave now. Absolute Henderson, good and proper.
All livestock is now property of the Ducal Council for the duration of the ongoing emergency. Failure to comply will result in imprisonment and, if necessary, more severe punishment.
You're having a chuffing laugh.
We lost most of our herd to wolves on the way here. We've got almost nothing left, and you want to take that from us?
I've had it. I've got a good mind to...
Problem, citizen?
Forget I said anything. All right.
Oh, and what are you gonna do? Check under my skirt for any stray chickens?
All animals must be surrendered. Failure to do so will...
Result in a good hiding from Lord Gortash. Got it. Thank you.
This is out and out madness.
Storm, help us. What do we do?
Oh, and what good is that gonna do us? Huh? How are we gonna support ourselves, huh?
Citizens strung up to die by the
My
city.
thoughts exactly.
real people's
You're
broadsheet
sentencing
with
us
care.
all to a slow death.
Please, sir. We have children. We need to be able to provide for them.
Not my concern.
Not like we can even turn around and leave now. Absolute Henderson, good and proper.
All livestock is now property of the Ducal Council for the duration of the ongoing emergency. Failure to comply will result in imprisonment and, if necessary, more severe
Horrible,
punishment.
those fellows, aren't they?
You're having a
Shame no
chuffing
one
laugh.
cares enough.
We lost
Folk don't
most of
even
our
think
herd
about
to
it much, I
wolves
bet.
on the way here.
They should.
We've got almost nothing left, and you want to take that from us?
I've had it. I've got a good mind to...
Problem, citizen?
Forget I said anything. All right.
under my skirt for any stray chickens.
All animals must be surrendered.
Only
Failure
way
to
to
do
raise
so will-
awareness is
Result
that
in a
bloody Balder's
good
Mouth Gazette
hiding
claim.
from Lord Gorge.
Editors there couldn't give a toss about hanging them.
This is out and out madness!
Tom, help us. What do we do?
How are we gonna support ourselves, huh?
My thoughts exactly. You're sentencing us all to a slow death.
Please, sir. We have children. We need to be able to provide for them.
Not my concern.
Normal citizens
like we
strung
can
up to
even
die
turn
by
around
the
and
city.
leave now.
A real
Absolute
people's
tender
friendship
sin,
and care.
good and proper.
All livestock is now property of the Ducal Council for the duration of the ongoing emergency. Failure to comply will result in imprisonment and, if necessary, more severe punishment.
You're having a chuffing laugh.
We lost most of our herd to wolves on the way here. We've got almost nothing left. And you want to take that from us?
I've had enough. I've got a good mind to...
Problem, citizen?
Forget I said anything. All right.
Oh, and what are you gonna do? Check under my skirt for any stray chickens?
All animals must be surrendered. Failure to do so will...
Result in a good hiding from Lord Gortash. Got it. Thank you.
This is out and out madness.
Tom, help us. What do we do?
Oh, and what good is that gonna do us? Huh? How are we gonna support ourselves, huh?
My thoughts exactly. You're sentencing us all to a slow death.
Please, sir. We have children. We need to be able to provide for them.
Not my concern.
Not like we can even turn around and leave now. Absolute tender sin, good and proper.
All livestock is now property of the Ducal Council for the duration of the ongoing emergency. Failure to comply will result in imprisonment and, if necessary, more severe punishment.
Take that from us.
Another step forward. I should speak up.
I've got a good mind.
Eyes front and keep your nose clean, newcomer.
A noose and a short drop is how we deal with troublemakers. By then, it will be too late. I can't help the dead, but I can warn the living. Stay the path and obey the law, and you have nothing to fear.
I'll give it a shot.
All animals must be slain. Failure to do so will
Result in a good hiding from Lord Tortash. Got it. Thank you.
This is empty out of madness!
Tom, help us. What do we do?
Only way to raise awareness is that bloody Baldur's Mouth Gazette though. Editors there couldn't give a toss about hanging.
We have children. We need to be able to provide for them.
No, dear reader. I'm afraid one of my columns is not in the latest issue. Print issues limiting space, according to our esteemed editor.
Hello? Does anyone want to buy a gazette? Thank you.
But it won't bring her back, will it?
Take that from us.
Still can't fathom that they hang folk in this city. Those gallows get more use than some temples. Every 10 day, I write into the Baldur's Mouth about it, and every edition fails to mention it. Pathetic.
Sorry about the pong. We've been on the road for more than a 10 day.
Lord Gortash tells us otherwise.
Thank helm we made such good time. The army of the Absolute at your back certainly encourages a brisk pace.
Don't get too comfortable. It's only a matter of time before the army of the Absolute gets here.
Look! Just look! We're finally here! We're safe!
That fiend damn near busted her skull. I didn't see her make no trouble.
I know her. That's Golster. She's no thief. What did she even do? I bet nobody knows. I didn't see her do anything wrong.
I don't like this. I don't like the look in some of their eyes.
The citizen is unconscious and won't be waking up anytime soon.
If all these folks can just keep their shit together, maybe nobody else will get hurt. Maybe.
These street trash need to watch their tone. I don't tolerate disrespect.
One blow! One blow and she drops like she's dead. Well, maybe she is.
Will be dealt with swiftly and hardly.
Only way to
go.
Editors there
I didn't
couldn't
see
give
her
a
make
toss
no
about
trouble.
hanging.
I know her. That's Gulster. She's no thief.
Stay back! Stay calm. Warning.
Greetings, child of faith. Be welcome to the Stormshore Tabernacle. You have come far, I perceive. How may I serve you this day? I am Vicar Humbletoes, guardian of the Stormshore Tabernacle. I keep the peace in this sacred place and guide those in need. Here, clerics may commune with their gods, and even hear their responses, if they are so favored. I am also granted the power to provide holy resurrection through sales of revivification scrolls. Of course, my child, within limits. Behold my wares.
I'm ready.
All right. What now? Here goes nothing.
You see an altar dedicated to Helm the Vigilant. Helm the Watcher is a guardian god, dedicated to the preservation of order. Many turn to him in troubled times. Make your donation to him and you'll likely feel more vigilant, more resilient to the unexpected. Your offering is accepted, but more evidence of devotion is required. This altar isn't dedicated to a single god, but instead acts as a conduit to many. Your god is one of many, and in this place you sense a spark of its mighty divine flame. It reads, "Show your devotion with an offering in your god's name. Blessings may follow." The gods are ready to receive your donation. You see an altar dedicated to Mystra. Mystra, mother of all magic, is the patron of wizards and often called upon by other spellcasters as well. She's said to be a jealous goddess. Even though you do not follow her, you feel her power resonating from the statue. She is the one true spell at the heart of all spells. The weave could not be in better hands.
Don't waste a step.
You see an altar dedicated to Selûne. An inscription reads, "Let all who worship the changing tides of life and knowledge feel the blessings of Selûne. Trust in the purity of my light. See the constancy in its inconstancy, and you will be guided aright." Your scholarship of religion tells you no more.
Selûne.
I bet.
And then all
will perish. So the sight. This is the closest mirage it's ever been.
I have something to ask.
You two must submit to Lord Gortash if you are to be saved.
The Steel Watchers are doing most of the good here, really. I'd love a gander at those schematics.
Submit! Only Lord Gortash has the strength to protect our city!
Gortash is the Lightbringer. Gortash will burn the Absolute to smoke and ashes.
I don't really agree with Lord Gortash's methods, but the man does get things done.
Lord Gortash is exactly what Baldur's Gate needs. I dread to think where we'd be without the Steel Watch.
If the Steel Watchers had eyes, at least you'd feel like you were being watched by something with a soul.
No, we are not censoring the mouth. We are simply doing a routine inspection. And no, I cannot sell you a copy.
Listen, pal, if you're not moving my share of broadsheets, you're in my way. Shift!
Don't tell our writers.
These writers sure do have a lot to say. The amount of trees they must have cut down to print all these papers. And people complain about the Steel Watch taking up resources. Huh.
No time to chat, mate, sorry. Since Gortash donated this printing machine, we've had ridiculous volume to shift.
One 156, 157, 15... Oh, sorry, can't chat. 15... Shit! Where was I up to? Oh, thank Corellin. You're a lifesaver. 158, 159.
I keep telling you, animals, if you want to buy a gazette, talk to the loud little shit screaming headlines. I deliver the papers. I do not sell them.
160. Okay, let's mark that. Great. 161, 162. Watch yourself in there. Sarky bastards, these writer types.
Hey, cut it out, will you? I've got deliveries to manage.
Afraid I'll have to ask you to stop there. Only Etfard's allowed to use the basement elevator.
You ever heard of this many guards for a bloody broadsheet? It's ridiculous.
Well, well, if it isn't the city's next celebrity. You star in our next edition's top story. Etvard Needle, editor of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette, speaking truth to power since 1450 DR. No need to introduce yourself. I make sure I become intimately familiar with my subjects before writing about them. Estra deals with the personal interviews and fluff pieces. I deal with the truth. And the truth is, you're a damned menace. Trafficking refugees into our city is hardly a good look. Especially when so many are absolutists and murderers. The truth will be out with tomorrow's broadsheet. People will spit in your face. Your very presence will be bad for business. You'll be a pariah, an outcast, as you should be. And then, we can only hope the fist do their duty and escort you to the gallows. Your days of scumming up this good city streets will be over. I would never reveal my sources, and certainly not to the likes of you. Besides, you're too late. The headlines are loaded into the print works already. Tomorrow, you will feel the power of free speech. Vox Populi, Vox Dei. Now, guards! I believe our distinguished guest was just leaving. Would you care to escort them out?
In my opinion, we should have a steel watch in every Baldurian home. Why? I'm glad you asked. It'd certainly help with the dishes.
Okay, after the joke.
I just packed the papers. If you've got a complaint, editor's inside.
Oi! I got my eye on you. You got the look of a troublemaker.
Baldur's Mouth.
how worried I was.
Only Lord Gortash can protect us from the world.
Gortash.
Is everything under control? We don't need agitators like you ruining morale.
What are you gonna do? Arrest us? Everyone has to contribute. We all
Hot soapy water and a fine-tooth comb. That's all you need. Those lice will be gone in no time.
The soap here smells funny.
Edvard.
I'm grateful to be here, I am. But I thought we'd arrive as a family. Not like this.
Welcome. If you've need of a bunk or a bath, you'll find them upstairs.
Good luck getting some kip up here. I'd stuff your ears if I were you.
I know you're hurting, but it won't.
I didn't see her make no trouble. I know her. That's Goldstone. She's no thief.
I've no qualms about the quality of the content. I've always enjoyed reading it myself.
You will try back
Don't
the
tell our
army.
writers. I am in the middle of official fist business, so...
We stand with you. And for you. Our lives are yours. And our enemies.
The guard is busy with their patrol and has no time for idle chatter.
What do you... Why, yes. I'd love to do an interview. Oh, sorry. Thought you were one of the mouse journalists.
The guard is busy with their patrol and...
Street. Once the Watchers.
Fear not, friend. The days of us proper Baldurians walking these streets in fear are over. Lord Gortash made that very clear in his latest interview. I'd recommend giving it a read.
Why, I'd spot the wearied gaze of a fellow Baldurian anywhere. Cheer up, friend. Our city's entering a most wondrous age. One of steel, of smoke, of efficiency. And we've Lord Enver Gortash to thank. It's a shame Gortash's interview doesn't touch on how the Watchers talk.
That's just the Steel Watch do.
The Elf Song Tavern.